Hi everybody. Today I'm with my dad and we're going to be reacting to another song. And this time it's, compared to our last video, which was a new release, we're going to be going back 2 decades. And I'm going to be introducing you to a band called My Bloody Valentine.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
You've mentioned that name before. I wasn't sure if it was a song or a band.
Yeah.
It's a band.
It's a band.
It almost sounds like a perfect name for a song.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I won't talk too much about it, but I'll just let you know that they are considered to be one of the greatest shoegaze bands of all time.
Shoegaze.
Yeah, and
gazers at shoes. What does that mean, Pat?
Yeah, shoegaze. It's a genre of like alternative rock that mixes sounds from like grunge and punk, and but it's sort of like pop oriented in melodies, but it's very ethereal and loud.
Thanks
so
for the warning.
It's a cool juxtaposition of a bunch of different elements that sort of came to fruition in the late 80s, I think. And this song called Sometimes is from their sort of magnum opus album called Loveless.
Okay.
That's it.
Great.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Really?
Yeah, I like it. It's not. It doesn't sound loud to me, not yet. It's I mean, the style of guitar is a guitar that could be really cranked.
Yeah.
But it's not cranked, and then the vocals are very kind of mild sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, it sounds good. I like the rhythm. I'm just thinking, are they going to just suddenly blast away on the guitars? It almost sounds like it's building to something like that, but I don't know.
Just switch headphones quickly, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
better?
But
better or worse? Better?
Better.
Good.
If you believe me.
Yeah.
So this is sort of a good example of shoegaze music with the thin vocals.
Oh, okay.
Almost unrecognizable lyrics or unable to understand lyrics, just being drenched in thick guitar.
Yeah.
So that's one of the trademarks of that genre.
Yeah, we have the lyrics here in front of us, and I can't say that they really seem to be all that profound to me. Maybe they are in some subtle way, but I'm not getting that much out of the lyrics so far anyway.
Right, yeah. I think it's largely, it's more so the delivery of the lyrics mixed with the sound, sort of the whole experience. But
sure. I mean, vocals are in essence another type of instrument, so that even if they don't possess that much meaning in and of themselves, they add to the music, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. The guitars, it's they're kind of a bit of that wall of sound type of wave.
Very much so.
Yeah. But I don't mind this. I usually don't like that too much. But I think, what is it? Bands from the 90s sometimes have that, like a ton of guitars going all at once, sort of, to add texture and layers.
Yeah.
And I just find that kind of overwhelming most of the time.
I know, that's why I'm sort of surprised that you like this.
But this is more restrained.
Yeah, it is.
In terms of the guitars.
Yeah, it is. It's, I think when I started listening to this album, maybe a year ago, I only liked maybe one or two of the songs that had this pretty straightforward melody that I could easily recognize. And then I gave it a break, and then I came back to it. And then by listening to it more, you're able to sort of understand each layer of the guitar building into this one thing. That's very beautiful.
Are the guitars building already? Because I haven't really noticed that.
No, well, not building as in progressing through the song. It does, but I just mean the layers of guitar, each guitar, and there are so many different layers. They contribute. You can hear each guitar once you become in tune with the song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't really reached that point.
Yeah, it's sort of like repeated listens.
I'll try and do. Oh, okay.
That.
Well, I'll see if I can catch that.
And the last thing I'll note that makes this song quite special is I think it's an organ that sort of it is already started to be introduced, but it makes it great. Yeah.
Didn't catch any organ, but I'll listen for that too.
Okay.
I do hear another instrument.
I think that's the organ.
I really like the way it's building now. And I'm not sure if that's an organ. The guitars are still very dominant, so I can't quite discern what that is.
I've heard someone say it's an organ.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it is an organ.
Yeah.
But
I like it.
It's mimicking a voice almost.
I know. At one point, I thought it was vocals.
Yeah.
When it went high, I thought, is that still that instrument, or are those vocals?
Yeah.
But it's fleshing it out more, giving this also an anticipation of something that might be coming. I don't know. I'm still not sure if this song is sort of going to now continue along these lines and kind of just sort of end, or if it's, don't tell me.
I'm not.
Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Or if it's going to build up to something before it ends. I'm still not sure. It's building to something now, but I'm not sure how far they're going to take how far they're going to take it.
Yeah.
It's Here we go, maybe. Oh, yeah. I really like the sound of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the rhythm, of the tempo I liked. I thought tempo didn't change, but it almost became, not meditative, but the way that it was the same tempo from start to finish, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I kind of like that. I think it worked for this song.
Yeah.
But I kind of did expect it to, I don't know if I should say go further, or sort of maybe expected a bit of a tempo change or some sort of change.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
And then it didn't happen. So I liked what I heard, but I was a little bit disappointed by what I just explained.
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you understand that?
Yeah,
but
totally.
For you though?
For me, because I've listened to the track
Yeah.
many times, I don't need that progression.
Yeah.
And even though the song's 5 minutes long, which is definitely not short,
Mm-hmm.
it like you said, it's almost like meditative, but not meditative in a peaceful way.
No.
It's
We need another word there.
yeah.
Yeah. But I know what you mean.
It's sort of like yearning for love. And I haven't dissected the lyrics at all.
Yeah, the lyrics
they're sort of all over the place.
Yeah.
But they give a general theme of yearning for love and wanting someone that doesn't really want them or doesn't understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And that's a big theme of this album.
I did get a sense from the lyrics that the speaker, first person, that he's expressing that. What was the last thing you said about that? That he doesn't know
Where he's coming from.
where. Yeah. Someone doesn't understand him.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Yeah, I did get that feeling from the lyrics.
Mm-hmm. And the album is called Loveless. And I'll just show you the album cover here.
Yeah.
It's a guitar.
Yeah.
Just completely distorted and saturated with this overwhelming pink color.
Yeah.
And I adore the cover.
The
album sounds exactly the way that the cover looks, which is always a plus.
Yes.
And Loveless, that sort of indicates the theme of the album just by the word itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're looking for that progression.
Yeah.
But I've sort of not accepted, but become more okay with songs not progressing because I don't.
Well, it does progress.
It does.
There
progress.
are subtle changes
Yes,
for sure, right?
Yes.
But nothing.
But even in the more extreme sense,
yeah.
if we always look for we're always looking for progression because we don't like things to stay the same, and we want things to improve, right? Generally.
Yeah.
So with this song, it's just, especially once you get to know it, it just drenches you in this feeling that can't exactly be explained.
Wow.
And
that's great that it does that for you. Yeah.
I think it does for many people as well. Yeah.
So it's a well-known
yes.
Group?
Yes.
Band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In not in the mainstream sense really.
Yeah.
But many people absolutely adore this album.
Well, I would be very interested in hearing some of the other tracks on the album.
Mm-hmm.
Are they in the same vein or?
Yeah. I guess I won't reveal too much.
Yeah.
It's the same general sound.
Yeah.
But this is distinct on the album from other other songs.
And you chose this because you thought this might appeal to me more than some of the others?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did like it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's good.
At all.
Yeah.
I did like it.
Yeah.
The overall sound did appeal to me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So was that a bit of a surprise? You didn't think...
Yeah, I mean, I've shown you, 5 songs now, and all of them have been successful in terms of you really enjoying them. So I thought I'd throw a curveball in there, and...
and I knocked it out of the field.
Yeah.
And
I guess you liked it, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this song...
Are they West Coast? Or do you know?
know?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They started in the 80s, and they didn't get much reception, good reception.
Yeah.
And then this is when they, in 88 or so, that's when they started to get a lot bigger and garner more attention and critical acclaim. And then this is their sort of, their big album. And they took like a 20-year break, and then they came out with an album in 2013. Yeah? And this is from 91.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is their 2013 album supposed to be...
Good. Not like this, but good, yeah.
Neat. Mm-hmm. Well, you probably want to hear their latest album to see how they've changed over the years.
That'd be neat, yeah.
Yeah, well, great. Thanks again for introducing me to yet another song.
You're welcome.
Expanding my knowledge a bit of music from this period. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it was. I guess I was very busy with life or what have you, but during the 80s, no, not the 80s so much, but the 90s and 2000s, I just really didn't have time or maybe motivation or interest to listen to a lot of new music. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, I if I can say one more thing about the song that it makes me think about, I saw something online or I guess it would have been a few days ago. Yep. And it was just talking about how to appreciate music and what makes good music. Something that always is on my mind, I guess. And they were talking about how a lot of emphasis is put on the conceptual, how conceptual a song or album is, and how it explores those themes. And that's how basically that's what good music is. And obviously how the music itself shows or brings those themes to fruition. Yeah. But something that this song sort of makes me think of is that I can't really draw a clear, strong concept. You know, it doesn't have like absolutely outstanding lyrics, which helps to derive a concept or theme. Yeah. But it makes me feel a certain way, and it's weird because that's not like quantitative, like how you see a color or something like that, right? Yeah. It's qualitative. You can't exactly describe it. Yeah. And it's sort of making me rethink what good music or art is.
Oh wow, yeah, because I know that you, like me, you put a lot of stock in lyrics, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so maybe this is changing your thoughts a bit on music.
Yeah, because if in 50 years from now, I'm not going to be talking, or I won't be impacted or talking about how conceptually great an album is.
You don't think so?
I don't think it will affect me. Something could be conceptually great, but unless it like affects you on a deep personal level, that can't exactly be described. Okay. It's like, you know.
So more of an emotional reaction to the album.
Yeah, I guess.
Whether it's if it's conceptual on an intellectual level, but it doesn't really move you, then what good is it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And typically those things overlap because people that can come up with good concepts and explore them well, then they also know how to make good music. But I didn't put it greatly because I haven't thought about this much. Yeah. Or
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, add it to my list of other albums. I'm going to be doing nothing but listening to albums that you recommend.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Great. Thanks for dropping by again, guys. Stay tuned for our next album. Not sure what it's going to be, but drop us some comments if you've got any suggestions, and we'll see if we can get around to some of them for sure. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Thanks.
What do you think?
I thought it went fine.
I thought it went fine.